Hi everyone, Sean Gilliam here with Location Real Estate. Welcome to another episode of my monthly market update. We're going to be taking a look at data for the month of October and seeing how the market is trending here along the Front Range. I'll be pointing out some key indicators such as average sales price and month supply of inventory as well as others to give you an idea of how buyers and sellers are interacting in our current market that we're in. I also want to highlight mortgage rate projections as we're going through the rest of the year and into next year to give you an idea of how that might impact you as a buyer or a seller. Before I get into those details, I do want to highlight something that's free that can be helpful to you. I have my buyer and seller guides. I just think these things are essential just to give you an idea of whether you're buying or selling a home, some of the things you need to do to get prepared. I know for me, due diligence and research are a big part of my business, but also in my personal life, whether I'm buying household goods, appliances, technology, I love to do the research up front before I have to buy something so that I know what the best product is for me and where I can get it for the best price. And so I'll do research online. I subscribe to consumer reports, and all those things help me to give a rounded information or make me well informed before I buy something. And I think that's all the more so true for buying and selling a home. And so I have my buyer and seller guides. They will give you some tips and some pointers and some things to think about. Might help you ask questions that you might not have otherwise had so that you can be fully prepared and have confidence moving forward with the home purchase or with the sale of your home. So I have my home buying guide. Again, just gives you some great pointers and all the things that you need to do to get ready, such as getting pre-approved for a loan. Of course, I can get you connected with local lenders that will help you with that. And then also if you're selling a home, these guides are helpful. It gives you some of the things you need to do to get your home ready. And those things are important. I will tell you, as this market is shifting, buyers are not going after homes that are not updated. So it's essential, it's most beneficial to you as a seller to make sure that you're taking care of that deferred maintenance, making those necessary repairs, and maybe doing some updating if it's in the budget to do so. And it's good to know this up front, well in advance, because I will say that in this current market, contractors are booked. So they're all very busy. They're weeks out, sometimes longer than that. So if you want to get some work done around the house and it's beyond your capabilities to do it yourself, it's good to do this kind of research up front so that you have enough time to get somebody in the home to make those necessary repairs to put your home in optimal shape before you put it on the market. So those are my buyer and seller guides. You can get those for free. Just get in touch with me, or you can go to my website. You'll see the link at the end of my video, and just go there and you can sign up and get a copy of my buyer and seller guide. Now I want to talk about those mortgage rate projections. They have gone up today. The average for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage conventional loan was 3.28%. So that's the highest it's been since April. So they are creeping up. And the projection is that they'll continue to do so into next year. Here's a quote by Doug Duncan. Put some perspective on things. He's a senior vice president and chief economist with Fannie Mae. And he says, right now we forecast mortgage rates to average 3.3% in 2022, which, though slightly higher than 2020 and 2021, by historical standards remains extremely low and supportive of mortgage demand and affordability. So we think that, or they think that, the housing market will continue strong. While the rates are coming up, it won't have a serious negative impact on the market overall. Now, on a personal scale, it can impact you as a buyer. As those mortgage rates creep up, it can decrease your purchasing power and what kind of home you can afford. This will also impact sellers because if you put your home on the market and wait for those mortgage rates to go up, it could decrease the eligible pool of buyers for your home. So just some things to think about. If you're thinking about, or if you're concerned about it, sooner rather than later would be my advice to you as far as whether you're going to buy or sell a home in the near future. Here's also the mortgage rate projections by Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, MBA, and NAR. For the fourth quarter of this year, they're looking at an average of about 3.12%. Like I said, today the average was 3.28%. That can fluctuate on a daily or a weekly basis. Just so you know. For the first quarter of 2022, it's 3.3% is what they project will be the average. And then second quarter, 3.42%, and third quarter, 3.55%. So the consensus is that mortgage rates will continue to rise into next year. So again, some things to consider for you if you're thinking about buying or selling a home and how that might impact you. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the data for Boulder, Larimer, and Weld counties. And you're going to see here through all three counties that the data is pretty much the same. We see a decrease in new listings and pending and closed sales. And then the median and average sales price continues to go up. Because of that low inventory, that puts an upward pressure on prices. And we can see that for Boulder County, the median sales price is up 15.6% compared to October of 2020. And it comes in at $788,000 for a home for the median price. The average sales price for a home in Boulder County is up almost 20% compared to last year at this time, coming in at $1,030,000 for a home. And of course, we can see that percent of list price received is at 101.5%. So on average, homes are selling above list price. The inventory of homes is down 45%. So there's 253 homes on the market for the month of October compared to 461 for October of 2020. And of course, this results in a low month supply of inventory that's down 38.5% at 0.8 month supply of inventory, indicative of a strong seller's market. And so we'll take a look here at Larimer County. We'll see similar figures. New listings are down 12.3%. Pending and closed sales are down. But of course, the median sales price and the average sales price are going up. So the median sales price for Larimer County is at $520,000. That's up 13% from last year at this time. The average sales price comes in at $619,000 for a home, and that's up also almost 13% from last year. And of course, percent of list price received is at 101%. So on average, homes are selling above list price. Inventory of homes for sale is down almost 40%. So there are 406 homes on the market in Larimer County for the month of October, and that's down from 676 from October of 2020. And then the month supply of inventory is at 0.8 month supply of inventory. So similar as Boulder County, and we'll see the same for Weld County also. And that's down 38.5% from last year at this time. And finally, Weld County, new listings are down, pending and closed sales are down. But of course, the median sales price and the average sales price are going up. The median sales price for a home in Weld County is $470,000. That's up 20.3% from last year. And the average sales price is at $505,000 for a home in Weld County. That's up 19.4% from last year. Percent of list price received, homes are selling on average at 101.2% of the original list price. And that is up from last year at this time when it's at 100%. And then of course, inventory of homes for sale has gone down. It's down almost 40%. So in October, there were 476 homes on the market in October compared to 791 the year before. And of course, the month supply of inventory is at 0.8 months supply of inventory. So that's down 38.5% from last year. So you can see a similar trend. Activity is going down. Inventory is even lower. And of course, that results in upward pressure on sales prices of homes. And so that's why you see a significant increase in those median and average sales prices across the board. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch. You can call me at 970-313-6706 or text me. You can also shoot me an email. You'll see my contact information at the end of this video. Again, I hope this is helpful. If you need some help, please get in touch. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.